Ladies and gentlemen!
Hey guys, and welcome to episode 11 of my Manager Mode series. I'm FIFA Vic, and we are in the second leg of the semi-final in the Champions League against Barcelona. After the first game that we were at home for, we were drawing 2-2, and so we came into this one sort of losing on away goals at this point. So ideally we needed to score first, and both teams were getting chances, and it could have gone either way really throughout the entire match. Like, that could have so easily been a goal there. Messi overpowers Mertesacker at this point, and I don't know how a player of Messi's ability didn't finish that. So we're riding our luck a little bit, but we were getting chances as well. We obviously needed to score, but if Barcelona scored, they were very much in the box seat. We would need to score 2 at that point, and they do manage to get a goal through Pedro. It was a really scrappy goal. It's bouncing around. It's one of those where you look back, you think back, and you don't know what you could have done differently. It just didn't drop your way, and that was fair enough. We continued to create chances, and we went in 1 goal down. So a lot to do at half time here. Really tough ask, really, of the boys. Don't forget as well, we were really struggling defensively. We had a lot of injuries. Vermaelen was injured, Koscielny was injured, Sagna was on a suspension, I think. Loads of problems in defence. So that was really tough. We managed to get one back though with Podolski, little square pass, and we continued to threaten. They got a little bit more defensive. They tightened up a little bit. Although they did have a couple of half chances on the break, the quick team to play against on the break. But ultimately we lost by drawing, so we get knocked out without actually losing a match, which is a little bit gutting. But I still think the away goal system is better than penalties, for example. So not gonna lose too much sleep over that. Getting knocked out by Barcelona without losing to Barcelona is not the end of the world. And we'll have another crack at that competition hopefully next season. The fun does not stop though, guys. We get straight into a match here in the league against Manchester United. They were 4th in the league and we are 5th, but we have 2 games in hand over them. So this was a huge game for Man United in a way. They really needed the win really to put the pressure on us to win our games in hand. We go 1 up and they get 1 back and we draw 1-1. It was a really tight game, really tough game. I really enjoyed it, but it was really hard fought match. If you paused it on that screen there, you could see sort of the team that I'm fielding at the moment. It is weak at the back, but we're doing the business. Giroud has an injury as well, so we're racking up the injuries. That's inevitable at the end of the season though. We are really close to the end of the season. We sim a little match here, and we win 2-1. But again, another injury in our defence. Giroud with a little injury. Don't think it turns out to be anything major. But I should tell you guys what we have got coming up. These episodes that we've got coming up are huge episodes. We are playing in the FA Cup final in the next episode. We have the end of the season, the race to get back in the Champions League, and we also have the summer friendly matches as well with Holland. Holland have a series of friendlies, some really big friendlies as well, over the course of the season. I don't know why I'm showing you this. This is an interesting little bit of editing here, me doing the obstacle course. But anywho, we're getting to another league match against Queen's Park Rangers, who are really struggling like this year in real life, but in actuality they've got some great players. It's definitely a threat. A really easy goal for Walcott. I don't know why Fabio gave him so much room on that top left hand side, but he did. But that didn't stop Cisse popping back up. Yes, we've got some huge episodes coming, guys. We've also got the summer, with the transfer window opening up over the summer, and I have huge plans for this squad. In my opinion, there's a lot of dead wood in this squad. You've got the Korean guy called Park. You've got Bentner when he comes back from loan. He needs to go. You've got some players that are getting on in age as well. that needs sorting out. Like, I really don't know why Nene was signed at this club. He's like 31, and I don't know, it just doesn't make too much sense to me when they've got an abundance of wingers anyway. So we've got a lot of players to sort out. Arshavin, you know, he doesn't need to be here anymore. All sorts of things like that. We really, really need a defensive midfielder as well. Get your suggestions in the comments, guys. But I want a defensive midfielder, an out-and-out defensive midfielder at that as well. Walcott is playing great, as you can see in those details. And we crack on. We're getting really close to the end of the season here, guys. And we get into another little match here against Everton. Squillaci and Mertesacker, which are like 4th and 5th choice centre-backs at the moment, on the field. Coquelin actually is going to do me a job in a couple of matches at centre-back as well, just because we are so short in that position. But as you can see, guys, we are now preparing for the next episode, which is the FA Cup final, a really, really massive game for Arsenal Football Club, desperate to get a cup. And so stay tuned for the next episode, guys, and let me know who you think I should sign in the summer, because that is coming up very, very soon as well. I've been Vic. Cheers, guys.